Hey guys, I'm back with your next week tarot spread for the collective. Jumping right into the channeled messages. It was a little bit lengthy today. So as I was doing when I do my meditations, I clear my energy and I call on the archangels to assist me with the readings, with specific things that I need help with. And I usually call Archangel Ariel for helping me bring more loving energy into the reading. And for some reason, Jophiel popped into my head. And Jophiel is, she means the beauty of God. She helps you instill she helps you get rid of the clutter in your life, in your physical environment. And I found that so ironic because I was asking for more love through my heart space and more loving energy in my readings. And then I heard contamination, and she helps us see the beauty in life. She helps us with pollution and things like that. But more specifically, any clutter in your home. She's like the feng shui angel. So any clutter in your home, and I feel because I called on her for that, I felt that was significant within the reading. Maybe someone's trying to sort through the baggage with emotional baggage or emotional clutter within their heart space. Okay. And the funny thing is that my phone pinged as soon as I heard Jophiel. It pinged, and I was like, "Oh, that was a confirmation." Another thing, as I was meditating, my eyes kept fluttering. I was having a hard time closing them, keeping them closed, and focusing on my meditation. I was just I felt my eye was twitching, and I feel that I think the message with that is that you're awakening. And you can't keep your eyes closed to certain things anymore. You can't wear the rose-colored glasses anymore that you were probably wearing before and seeing the good in certain people, seeing the good in certain situations, places, or things. You're more I still see potential, but I'm going to approach you as you are. I'm not gonna gas myself up with expectations. I'm not gonna build you up to be something that you're not right now. Okay. And it doesn't have to be with a person. It could be, like I said, people, places, or situations. Okay. Then my microwave beeped, but it sounded like a car was backing up, right? And then when I heard that message about your awakening, I heard a fire truck for the first time, and I was like, no, I don't think that means that. And then I thought about it again, and then a second fire truck, and I was like, okay, that's a confirmation too. Okay. Then the message that I got, my automatic writing, what I wrote was, they only treated you a certain way based on their circumstances. It was never personal. It was projection of what they learned, what they were taught, and what they were told. Okay. Hurt people. Stop the cycle. Okay. Show compassion and mercy. And then I looked up to change the meditation music, and I saw 111111. And ones are new beginnings. Okay. And then I wrote, forgive those that treated you badly while in survival mode. And then my TV freaking crackled, did some weird crackling sound, and I was like, oh, okay, another confirmation. It's confirmation about confirmation, So let's get into the next week tarot spread. Okay. Today is November 3rd, 2023. This is for the collective. Okay. The first card is, what do they need to focus on? What does the collective need to focus on for next week? Okay, came outside the side. Okay. What is their challenge? What is the collective's challenge? It's so crazy that usually when I put the focus, it's upright, but it came outside the side, and the challenge came out upright. Um, okay. And off the back cups. So this has to do with some type of emotional situation or love. Okay. What is the collective? What is assisting the collective? What is assisting the collective? Ooh. What is the collective strength? What is the collective strength? Ooh. 2 cards popped out. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Another cup. What does the collective need to be wary of? That one like did a 360. Of course. When you see these cards, you'll understand why I'm chuckling a little bit. Okay, so like I said, the focus is the 9 of Cups side to side, okay? And the challenge is the 7 of Cups, okay? So you're undecided about a wish fulfillment. You're undecided about overindulging in something. You're undecided about the many options that you have, okay? You're undecided whether to like obtain something through your ego, and your challenge is because you have a lot of options, okay? Or you may be overwhelmed with the options. You don't know what is for your highest good or not. Like you're sifting through the cups. Maybe your challenge could be that you're not taking your time sifting through the cups, or to take your time sifting through the cups, okay? Like not all cups that are offered, not everything that is offered to you is water. It could be poison, okay? There could be some type of not ideal, options within those options, okay? And it's from the 9 to the 7, okay? What's assisting you is you have justice on your side, okay? This is fairness, equality, balance, okay? These are maybe qualities that you embody, okay? Or maybe the law is on your side, okay? Or maybe you have divine justice on your side, meaning that like, the divine is carrying out some type of justice on your behalf behind the scenes, based on like you doing the right things, coming at things from your heart space, doing things for that, with good intentions and for the highest good of yourself, okay? What you need to be wary of is the devil, okay? Negative self-talk, temptation, addictions, codependency, okay? Attachments, okay? Toxicity, okay? The devil, demons, you know what I'm saying? Like evil-ish, your strength is the 10 of Cups side to side and the 2 of Wands in the reverse. This lets me know that you made a choice, okay? But you're undecided about some type of emotion, like the ultimate level of emotional fulfillment, okay? Like maybe you're undecided. That maybe this is like you can't obtain this where you are right now. Okay. Well, no, that's your strength. Your strength is not being at a crossroads. Your strength is like what choices to make when it comes to like what you want to manifest, when it comes to like your actions, okay? And you do this with like emotional maturity. Like how to like balance your emotions. Like that you're not quite where you want to be. Like you're in like limbo in a way, like, but you're almost there, because the card will go upright like this, right? Right now you're side to side. Like that if you do the right things and you make the right choices, that you'll ultimately get to that emotional fulfillment that you desire. That's your strength. Bottom of the deck, you got the Chariot. This is forward movement, and this card has been very prominent in the last 2 readings. Being mindful that you're the one in control, being mindful that your options are not the ones that are like kind of running the circus per se. Being mindful that like there are no obstacles in your path. And what's crazy is that, like, the last card that I pulled out was the devil. Okay, so this is in your way. This is an obstacle for you. Okay, some, like I said, some type of addiction, codependency, what's pushing you forward. Back of the chariot is the sun, is enlightenment, is a healed inner child, is you chasing those things that are going to help you grow. It's seeking happiness, abundance, prosperity, happiness. That's what's pushing you forward. Okay. Oh, I didn't even pick out the card for the, what is the message for the guides? I just noticed I left the spread without the message from the guides. Ooh, 2 cards came out. Yep. Release toxic relationships. What did I tell you? And forgive yourself. Okay. Maybe, the channel messages that I was talking about, maybe this was like about someone who did this to someone else. Meaning, like, you were treating somebody like a certain way because you were in survival mode and you weren't stable physically. So it was kind of like your actions, your words, whatever, like they were coming out unstable. Okay, so forgive yourself. Okay, and for both, never judge another. Okay, don't judge. Okay, I mean, God doesn't even judge, so like, who are we to judge? I feel like you're someone who knows you've made wrong decisions. You know that you were kind of wearing a mask, and you kind of at times, like, more or less, like, sometimes you have this mask, but sometimes, like, you use it to your advantage when it comes to, like, manifesting, like, some type, like, wish fulfillment. Okay, but you're kind of like on the fence about that now, because, like, you've been awakened, right? Like, the channel messages, like, you can't keep your eyes closed to certain things anymore, not even yourself. Like, when you go on the spiritual path, like, you understand that, like, your own toxicity, like, and you understand, like, how you contributed certain toxicity into certain dynamics, friendships, family dynamics, relationships. You can't close your eyes to yourself, and you can't close your eyes to the truth, right? Like, it's that movie that came out in the 80s, like, oh, once you wear those glasses, once you put those glasses on, there's rules that come with them. Like, and, like, I feel like in this case is like your third eye opened, your crown chakra is activated, and you're realizing some ish. Like, you can no longer sit in this energy. You can no longer, like, give into your addictions, give into the codependency. You can no longer, give into the toxicity. Okay, you can no longer, like, entertain someone else's demons. You can no longer entertain negative self-talk, even to yourself. You can you have to vanquish, the devils, the demons in your life. Okay, you're someone with a lot of love to give. You're someone with a lot of love that you're also reciprocating back. And it's ironic that the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups is side to side. Okay, it's like almost like you don't feel worthy of love. You don't feel like you deserve a happily ever after. So you kind of settle into, like, your comfort zone, and your comfort zone happens to be negative. Okay, but what's funny is that what's assisting you with this is justice, divine justice, like some type of legal issue, or like, and again, with the sword card, like, every time I see the swords, I always think about Saint Michael, like, and I always call upon Archangel Michael to, like, help me carry out divine justice in my life. I always call on him for that, and I feel, and Saint Michael is the vanquisher of, like, you know, demons and entities and negativity. So I feel like the divine, you know, there's angels that are assisting you with this. I feel like this could pertain to either or. Either you were treated a certain way or you were the one doing, you know, the negative treatment per se. And the negative trait of the person who was like taking this in is that you were too loving at one point. So now it's like, do I pour into that anymore? And it's just like, you know what to pour fully yourself into and what to not. You know what's going to bring you emotional fulfillment, and you will only reciprocate that if it's shown to you. Okay. I see the 9 of Cups here and the 10 of Cups here. That means that because they're side to side and they're undecided, that means you're sitting in the energy of the 8 of Cups, meaning that there's something emotionally that you either have walked away from or something emotionally that you're getting ready to emotionally walk away from. Okay. And this could even be within yourself, like emotionally walking away from like feeling those feelings of guilt and remorse and like, you know, like grief or whatever, you know, like those feelings of like you being the perpetrator per se. I'm only getting that because of the Justice card and because I was in jury duty this week. Like, you know, you kind of like, you know, beat yourself up a little bit for being the perpetrator in a way. And you haven't forgiven yourself, okay? And that is a toxic relationship within yourself, okay? Like you're letting, you know, the negative self-talk, you know, win in a way, within you. Like, you know, that you're letting the devil on your shoulder. 1717 on my timer, as I was saying that, like, you're letting that devil on your shoulder kind of like, you know, win in a way. And, you know, but the divine is helping you to kind of like see past that fog, see past that facade or illusion that you're trying to put onto yourself. Okay, because this lets me know that you're still kind of mask on, mask off, like with the ego. Like, you know that there's something that you have to do, like that you have to do right by someone, or that you have to set right in order to bring fairness, equality into whatever situation, or even within yourself, or even to bring balance to some type of, either within yourself or within a dynamic. Okay. Let's pick out a spiritual card, spiritual AF card regarding the situation. Ooh, 2 cards came out. Not giving an F is better than revenge, and don't involve yourself with whack-ish. Okay, so the first one is revenge sucks. Just watch a superhero movie and look at the villains. Those guys suck. Revenge is whack and petty and gives you wrinkles. You know what's hot? Being the bigger person and letting ish go. Here, flip that ish, honey, and move the F on. Don't involve yourself with whack-ish. Go on a whack-ish cleanse for a week. It's easy. Make a list of whack-ish and then avoid it and then see how you feel. Examples of whack-ish: gossip, comparing yourself to others, drugs, complaining, eating your feelings. Damn, they called me out on that. Eating your boogers. If you really do that, stop it, like right now. Yo, I love these cards. Yeah, I feel like at one point, like, you were on this quest for, like, you know, justice and the truth. And it's just like, were you really trying to, like, bring justice to yourself? Or were you trying to be the bad guy to the bad guy? And this is where you were sitting in your ego. Don't involve yourself with the whack-ish. Like, don't, like, revenge is whack, right? Like, why you involving yourself in that? It's petty. Like, you're better than that. Like, don't let this mother effer win. Like, you know what you gotta do. You know what you gotta do. Stay in your loving energy. Stay in your love. Okay? Like, yeah, you got forward movement as long as like you let the sun and those things that help you grow push you forward, okay? And support you. Let's see what else the situation entails. So basically your focus for next week is like getting out of your ego regarding some type of situation and staying in your loving energy. That one flipped, so I'm gonna take it. Staying in loving energy. You know you're a loving person, then stay that way. You don't have to show, the ones who get it, the ones who don't. Okay? Like, love is not a weakness, especially when you have strength to back it up, because you're not going to let anybody just push you around or step on you. Like, trust yourself enough to make the right decisions. Yeah. Oh, 3 cards came out. Okay. Yeah, daughter and niece is significant. Okay. This situation might involve a daughter. Okay. This situation might involve some inner child healing as far as being a daughter. Okay. Or a niece. Okay. Maybe an aunt figure is involved. Okay. Reunion, reconciliation. I believe in the power of love. Okay. Some type of reconciliation that either someone wants or that you want. Okay. It's saying don't give up. If you never try, you'll never know. Okay. And I feel that's very significant with like the forward movement and those things, chasing happiness, chasing abundance, and like running over this mother effer. Like, don't give up. Don't ever give up in thinking that you don't deserve the 10 of Cups. Don't ever give that up. Don't ever. Like, I don't care who told you you weren't good enough. I don't care who told you what society thinks that, like, what society has shoved down your ears. What anybody has ever told you. You are worthy of the the ultimate emotional level of fulfillment, the ultimate emotional level of emotional security and safety. Even if you have to give this to yourself for the time being. You're worthy of having a happy family. You're worthy of these things. Drinker, alcoholic. Okay, this is very significant, and I can see that with here. Okay, this could be an addiction. Okay, and I can see that with here, because the 9 of Wands talks about someone who overindulges in drinks. Okay, so this is what the 9 of Cups is, a heavy drinker. Okay, you're probably undecided about drinking or like giving it up. Okay, so that could also be it too. And with the 7 of Cups, the reason why it's a challenge is because like it's either always in your face, or like everybody around you drinks, or like it's just like there's many opportunities around you for you to drink. Earth signs is very significant. Bottom of the deck, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have those within your big 3, or that other person could have them within their big 3, or somewhere within your birth chart. Mercury, Venus, your Mars. You get the idea, okay? So that's very significant within this reading. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm available for personal readings, parties, and events. All my information is within the description box. Please check out my Etsy shop. I have my crystal jewelry on there, evil eye protection jewelry, tarot accessories, sage bundles, notebooks, like I said, tarot accessories. Every purchase comes with a sticker and a small free gift. Etsy.com/shop/Phoenix Ascension 333. I am doing in-person readings tomorrow at the vendor market at Crystals Unlimited in Stamford, Connecticut. If you happen to be in the Connecticut area, please stop by. I will be doing in-person readings there twice a month. In December, I'll be there 3 times. Okay, I offer discounted readings in person and discounted prices on items, and I do sell my items there as well. Yeah, or like I said, all my information is within the description box. You can also book with me through my Linktree. I can do phone calls, video calls, or I can do a pre-recorded video and send it to you. Okay, all those options are available to you to get a reading. Happy Friday, and I hope everyone has a great weekend. Take care.